Volkswagen has a massive problem. You hate their electric cars, you hate their touchscreens, but they just dropped a 223 horsepower apology letter at the Nürburgring, and it might just save the legendary GTI badge from total extinction. For 50 years, the three letters GT, I meant one thing: cheap, lightweight, turbocharged fun. But it's 2026. The world is changing, and the combustion engine is on life support. So, when Volkswagen announced the all-electric ID Polo GTI, the automotive world collectively held its breath. Could an electric car actually deliver the soul of a true hot hatch, or is this just another heavy, soulless iPad on wheels? Underneath the Matrix LED headlights, VW added exclusive vertical daytime running lights you cannot get on the base model. It sits low on standard 19-inch two-tone alloy wheels, capped perfectly with GTI center badges. It doesn't look like an EcoBox, it looks like it wants to pick a fight. But looking fast and being fast are two different things. And when you strip away the gas engine, weight becomes your ultimate enemy. This is where VW's engineers had to work magic. The ID Polo GTI weighs in at 3,395 pounds. For a classic Polo, that's heavy. For a modern electric vehicle, it's basically a featherweight. To control that mass, VW completely overhauled the suspension. They dropped the ride height and threw in an adaptive sport suspension as standard equipment. But the real party trick is the electronically controlled front differential. It is specifically designed to violently yank you out of corners, managing the instant torque of the electric motor. Speaking of power, the numbers demand respect. While the base ID Polo tops out at 208 horsepower, the GTI turns the dial up to 223 horsepower and 214 pound-feet of instant torque. 0 to 62 miles per hour happens in 6.8 seconds. It will pull all the way to a limited top speed of 109 miles per hour, and when you drop it into the dedicated GTI driving mode, the throttle response, steering, and suspension sharpen into a genuine canyon carver. But speed isn't everything. Remember that massive secret I teased earlier? The one that proves VW is actually listening to you? Let's look inside the cabin. Yes, it's modern. You get aggressive front sport seats with heavy lateral support, red accents everywhere, and a GTI badged steering wheel with the dead center 12 o'clock marker. Technology is handled by a 10.25-inch digital cluster and a massive 12.9-inch infotainment screen. After years of journalists and owners relentlessly destroying Volkswagen for their terrible, unilluminated, touch-sensitive sliders, VW finally caved. The ID Polo GTI brings back proper tactile climate controls and dedicated window switches. No more accidentally turning on the heated seats when you're trying to turn up the volume. It is a massive win for usability, and it makes this the most driver-focused electric interior VW has made in a decade. So, what about the elephant in the room? The battery. The GTI entirely ditches the base model's small battery options. You exclusively get a 52 kilowatt-hour nickel manganese cobalt battery, delivering an estimated 263 miles of range, and when you inevitably drain it doing launch controls, it fast charges from 10% to 80% in just 24 minutes on a 105 kilowatt charger. But all of this technology comes at a cost. We are standing at a massive crossroads in automotive history. Volkswagen isn't killing the gas-powered Golf GTI yet. They've confirmed they will sell combustion and electric models side by side for years to come. But the ID Polo GTI is their opening argument for the future. It's their way of proving that when the gas pumps finally run dry, the spirit of the hot hatch will still be alive. Well, and tearing up back roads in total silence,